What's up everyone? Welcome to today's video about time frames. Now, what are time frames? Have you ever wondered about time frames? Time frames are basically a form of measurement on candlestick charts where each candle basically means the time frame it's at. So if you're on the daily chart, each candle stands for 1 day. If you're on the 1 minute chart, each candle means 1 minute, and so on. Now, choosing the right time frame can make or break your strategy. Time frames are a very useful way to either zoom in or zoom out on certain price levels or price movements. And in today's videos, we're just going to go around a little bit and see what they all mean. All right, so here we are at Bitcoin chart on the daily time frame. Now, as I said before, all these candles stand for 1 day. Now, if you're looking at this, you can see that today is basically a red day. So prices are going down, right? Well, how about we zoom in all the way to the 1 minute chart, enlarge the price. Now you can see there's a lot of stuff happening. So even when we went down, we also went up considerably. So your style of trading can depend heavily on the time frame you use. Because if you're seeing these movements, you could have grabbed a trade this way. So it's only 2%, but leverage traders like to do this. And maybe if you use a 5x, that 2% would be a 10% profit. And obviously vice versa. So if you're short trading or scalp trading, you can use this 1 minute chart. And what a lot of traders like to do is they zoom out to a bigger time frame, let's say the 15 minutes. And that's where we look to find our confirmation. So we can see here prices climbing. There's a resistance level here. And possibly we see a price movement down, similar to what happened here. So there was a support resistance level here. Draw a little line here. I have a lot more lines open, so we got a lot more. But we see a support and resistance line here. Price rejected, it went down. So there's traders opening a short here, taking profit there, and now waiting it out. Now it's very likely to see another correction down, or at a higher low, we see a price up. You can trade the lower time frames. Now this is obviously the 15 minute, but we can find confirmation here for possibly a little short trade up. And we are already starting to see a sell-off. So this is not a trade we will be willing to take. So that's basically how scalpers look at it. They trade, try to look for a trade on the 15 minute. So they're trying to find possibly a little short somewhere around here. And they look for confirmation on somewhere like the 1 hour chart. So they always zoom out. Now, when they zoom out, they see a little short downtrend channel forming. So let's see a trend. So they're basically looking at a rejection of this level and going to trade it on the 15 minute. It's not as exact when we zoom in, but basically what they're doing is trying to find a little short on this level and trying to find that little option to catch that little short trade. And when we go to swing traders, so that falls more along my category. What we do is, let's turn off those support and resistance lines for a second. What we do is we try to find a 4 hour trade or a daily chart trade, and that's where we enter. So when we go back to the 4 hour or the 1 day, you see the price has massively gone down. We are hitting a support level here. Let's grab that little here. Actually already drew that level. we can try to find a nice buying opportunity here. And what we can do is zoom out even further to the weekly. And on the weekly, we see a lot of selling pressure and it's catching a support. So maybe we see a bounce up. So that is basically how a swing trader works. And investors, long-term investors, can look even to monthly or 12 months. Basically, turn off important resistance levels. We can see the long-term price action of Bitcoin, which is still on a continuous uptrend. And after a big run up is now cooling down. So basically this level right here, the 80K, would be an excellent price to buy based on its previous support level of 81K. So that is a little bit how you can use timeframes to fit different strategies, different course of actions. It depends if you have a different risk profile. Are you a scalper? Are you a day trader? Are you a swing trader? Are you an investor? This basically, you can use multiple time frames in order to confirm or even deny your own trades. Never try to force a trade against a certain trend. Always look how the price is moving. If the price is moving down massively, it's very likely to continue on that trend on the lower time frames up until we see a reversal or a bounce happening. That's where you can place entries. Now, if this video helped you, obviously look at all the other videos. Also, feel free to contact us, the coaches, me personally in the Discord. And yeah, I'll see you in the Discord. Feel free to ask anything. Either that or feel free to leave a comment on this video and we will get back to you as well.